Sometimes we really just have to die a little inside so that we can be reborn and so that we can rise again stronger, wiser, and with a bigger heart.
So, ang ating share for today is a writer, a lecturer, a speech pathologist by profession, and a fellow youth. Please welcome Ate Giorgia Danga.
Yay! Hello everyone! Hi Tom, hi
And hi,
Arianne.
Ate
Hi, Ate
Giorgia.
Giorgia. Okay, kumusta po kayo, Ate Giorgia?
Okay naman, maulan ang aking gabi. What about you guys?
Ayos naman. So, kahit pa paano, tuloy pa rin. Ate Giorgia, unang-una sa lahat, maraming salamat sa pagpapaunlak ng aming imbitasyon para sa ating TikTok segment na ating Youth Jump 2021. Diba?
Yes,
So, we are
thank you
very
for
pleased
having
na
me.
makasama kayo.
So ngayon, Ate Giorgia, pakilala ka naman po sa amin, ang buong pangalan niyo po, ilang taon na po kayo at yung work niyo po.
Hello sa ating viewers. Ako si Giorgia Danga. You can call me George or Giorgia. I'm 25 and I work as a speech pathologist and college lecturer sa UP Manila. Tapos on the side, I'm also a writer and a volunteer at saka mental health advocate.
So, mag-start na tayo ng kwentuhan natin, Ate Giorgia. Kwentuhan niyo naman po
Sige.
kami sa inyong childhood.
Meron akong dalawang kapatid. Babae sila both. They're both studying in UST now. Tapos ako yung ate. So, nung bata ako, I used to be a very smart toddler. So, very social, very bibo. Tapos, nung around age 2 or 3 ko, ako, memorize ko na lahat ng flag sa mundo. So, ganon. Tapos, even up to now, na malaki na ako, yung pinaka-vivid na memories sa akin are from when I was 3 years old.
Ano yung pangarap niyo before, Ate Giorgia, nung bata pa kayo? Ano yung initial dream niyo?
Nung bata ako, I was very much into writing. So, I would write my own poems, my own stories. Tapos, yung favorite subjects ko sa school were really from bata pa lang talaga ako, English tsaka Filipino. Tapos, sabi ko, paglaki ko, gusto ko maging writer. Gusto ko maging magazine editor. Tapos, kung bakit yun yung pangarap ko, you know when you do something, tapos parang you feel a sparkle in your eyes while doing it. So, yun siya for me. Around high school, ang isa sa mga goals ko, isa sa mga dreams ko was to deliver a graduation speech. So, preschool, grade school, high school, consistent honor student naman. Pero patanda na ako ng patanda, mas nahihirapan na ako to be on top academically.
So, ano po yung naging greatest achievement niyo during high school days?
For me, ang pinakamalaking achievement ko nung high school is being a well-rounded student, a well-rounded person, being able to have a happy life outside academics, and yung balance of enjoyment and being responsible. I'm very proud of that. I was grade conscious and I was very also competitive, yes. Pero I have lots of friends that I still have close ties with. I have lots of hobbies. Nagta-travel din ako to different places. I drink and party sometimes responsibly. And I know how to budget. I know how to do chores. And I do volunteer community work. So, ayun, masaya naman ako na I was able to bring that with me into adulthood.
Ngayon, Ate Giorgia, tell us something. Ano po yung initial course na nasa isipan nyo and ano yung na-take nyo?
So, yung natapos ko talagang course, yun talaga yung first choice ko. So, BS Speech Pathology, yun talaga yung first choice ko sa lahat ng college entrance forms ko. So, we're medical professionals na nag-work sa clinic, sa hospitals, and we diagnose and treat yung mga sakit na related sa speech. Nung time na yon, my parents, my relatives, they were encouraging me to take something in the medical field. Pero ultimately, it was my choice. So nobody forced me to take this or that. I wanted to directly help lives and change lives. Tapos ngayon, magta-26 na ako, naniniwala naman ako na I made the right choice.
Ngayon, Ate Georgia, nung nandun na kayo sa mismong college life nyo, kamusta naman siya? Can you share us something? Ano yung mga naging challenges nyo? Can you share us something about your experience as a student?
I took the UPCAT just for the sake of taking it. Never akong nangarap mag-UP. So, I never really thought I was smart enough to enter UP. Tapos, when I got into UP naman, I was so culture shocked, as in culture shock. Everybody was just so smart. Pakiramdam ko noon, I was just a small private school girl from a small town. Tapos, nung first year, it was really difficult for me to adjust. Sobrang shy ko, quiet, which is very not me, kasi madaldal talaga akong person. Tapos, nung second year and third year naman, thankfully, I was able to adjust. And came with it was the acceptance na wala na talaga yung honor student. Before, I was grade conscious, I was GC kasi I wanted to excel. In UP, grade conscious ako kasi I just really needed to survive, to pass my subjects.
Talaga namang ano no, ate, kapag nasa college life ka na, totoo nga matcha-challenge yung kakayahan mo, di ba?
Totoo yan, ate. Since nasabi mo nga din, saka nabasa ko din sa post mo nung yung nag-viral mo post sa Facebook, di ba? Na parang feeling mo na, parang nahuli ka dun sa mga kasabay mo. So, ano namang statement mo dun, Ate Giorgia?
I love learning, but I learn at my own pace talaga. I took it as one day at a time talaga for 5 years in UP. And grateful naman ako sa UP life ko. Yung fourth year ko, so that was really the most challenging. So fourth year was our internship year. Yung year na yon, we see actual patients na. So nakapag grad pick and all na ako, pero I failed. I failed twice. I found out I was not graduating. I felt kind of relieved. I knew in myself kasi na I was not ready to go to the big world yet to treat patients. And I wanted to be that clinician that my patients deserve. Parang that time kasi, the only thing that I wanted so badly was a reset button. Gusto ko lang talagang ulitin, clean slate. And nabigyan naman ako nun. And then, of course, came with the relief na naramdaman ko is yung sadness, pa rin naman, syempre, nakakalungkot na hindi ka makagraduate. And yung shame of not being able to make it. Basically, I was underperforming. So, I was not meeting yung standard na performance na in terms of knowledge, in terms of skills, na inaasahan sa isang speech pathology intern.
And also, Ate Georgia, tanong ko na rin, pagkatapos po na lahat ng to, you said, parang sinabi na you were almost diagnosed with a cancer when you were 20. So, paano niyo po siya nalaman, Ate Georgia?
That happened the same year. So, during internship year. So, nothing was going right in my life. Parang lahat talaga ng aspeto ng buhay ko patapon nung time na yon. So, besides not graduating that year, kahit nakapag-grad pick na ako and all, I also tried for writing, for magazine internships. But I got rejected in all of them. Tapos, my relationships also with different people were falling apart. And I was also diagnosed with clinical depression and anxiety. And to make things worse, while all those were happening at the same time, I had the cancer scare. There was an unusual pain around my lower back, around my colon. So I went to see a doctor. Tapos nag-trial and error kami with treatment and lots and lots and lots of tests to identify the possible cause ng sakit. And that was really the most alone I felt in my life. I regularly went to the doctor alone. I went for lab tests alone. I didn't tell anyone because that time, pakiramdam ko, pabigat na ako masyado. The physical pain, it was bearable. It was painful, but it was bearable. I was only 20 eh. I was 20 and I had dreams. And I would cry every night. I would cry everywhere I went. I would cry in the chapel, the public CR. Until came Judgment Day. So, kinailangan ko ng mag-colonoscopy. And bago ako makatulog from anesthesia nung araw na yon, I surrendered everything to God. Sabi ko, pagising ko, ano man yung resulta, tatanggapin ko. And all signs talaga were leading to the big C diagnosis. Pero with God's grace, the results were negative. So I didn't have cancer. And that was my first miracle. And that extreme, excruciating emotional pain that I went through, it really made me the person that I am today. It made me so much stronger and so much wiser, and more importantly, so much more compassionate. Ako kasi, I was always a believer in the saying na everything happens for a reason. But that time, sobrang pagod na talaga ako. Alam ko, sure ako, merong Diyos. Pero nung panahon na yon, nawalan ako ng gana sa Kanya. I came to the point na kinwestiyon ko na yung Diyos. Bakit ang dami-dami? Bakit lahat to? Bakit sabay-sabay?
Dun sa point na yun na kina-question mo na nga si Lord, ano yung turning point sa'yo, Ate Giorgia, na parang na nag-start yung healing process sa'yo ni Lord?
The turning point was when I realized na I was drowning but nobody saved me. So I had to save myself. I asked myself, what does God want for me? And I came to the conclusion na I was sick physically, I was sick mentally, I was sick emotionally, I was sick spiritually, and God wanted me to heal. First thing I did, heal myself physically. Natulog ako for 8 hours araw-araw. Yun yung una kong ginawa. After nun, I started jogging, I ate healthy, and then I healed myself mentally. So, yun yung pangalawa. I took antidepressants for my depression and anxiety. And I also strengthened myself as a clinician. Number 3, what I did was heal myself emotionally and spiritually. Nag-enroll ako ulit. I did internship again. Stronger this time, more equipped, more confident, and I was offered a job by a clinician I look up to, and I applied for faculty sa UP Manila, and I became a college instructor.
So, Ate Giorgia, di ba may post ka? Yun nga, yung nag-viral siya sa Facebook. Naka-reach ata siya ng mga parang 16K or 15K shares or likes, di ba? So, ano po yung reason bakit niyo pinost yun?
I just really genuinely wanted to share what I went through and celebrate finally finishing school. Pero sabi ko, naisip ko, if one soul can relate to my story and that one soul feels less alone through that story, then it's worth putting it out there.
So ngayon ate, sa lahat ng pinagdaanan mong ups and downs itong mga nakaraang taon sa buhay mo, ano kaya yung maibabahagi mong aral or learning para sa ating lahat, especially sa mga kabataang nanonood sa atin ngayon?
Be kind. Be kind to others and be kind to yourself. And I don't think I would be here today na masusurvive ko yun if it weren't for the kindness that other people showed me. And be kind to yourself kasi you cannot pour from an empty cup. bago ka makapagbigay sa iba, kailangan mo munang punuin yung sarili mo.
So, Ate Giorgia, ngayon, you are now stronger and you are braver. Gusto ko sanang sabihin mo ngayon, kumusta ka at sino si Giorgia ngayong 2021?
Well, it's been a tough year since the pandemic, but I can say naman na I never went back to that dark place ever again. So, sometimes we really just have to die a little inside so that we can be reborn and so that we can rise again ng mas malakas, stronger, wiser, and with a bigger heart. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.
Ate Giorgia, we are looking forward na makasama kayo personally. So let's hope na matapos itong pandemic na to. And we are excited to meet each other and makasama pa kayo sa pag-evangelize ng ibang tao. Maraming salamat, Ate Giorgia, sa pagpapaunlak na aming invitation. And okay, Ate Arianne.
Baka meron po kayong gustong i-promote na ano man or gustong
Wala
i-invite.
naman. Maging mabuti lang tayong tao at mahalin natin ang ating kapwa.
Yun lang talaga ang reminder.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here and to serve the Lord.
Thank you so much, Ate Giorgia.
Yes naman. Thank you so much, Ate Giorgia, and see you soon. Thank you po.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye! Maraming salamat po.